Welcome to our video on heart rate monitors and your heart zones. This video will cover how to use your heart rate monitor to get to your exercise goals. Your heart rate is the number of times your heart beats per minute, and it's used when exercising to help you get specific results depending on which heart rate zone you are while working out. These zones are determined by your average heart rate while on your workout and the percentage of your maximum heart rate. To determine your maximum heart rate accurately and scientifically, we would need to see your HR or heart rate while exercising and slowly increase your effort until you are at your limit for as long as you can, and the reach beats per minute before you get dizzy and pass out would be your maximum heart rate. But this is very dangerous to try, and you would need to get a doctor's okay before trying any of this. So instead, we can use the Carbonin formula. In 1957, Dr. M. J. Carbonin performed his remarkable research of heart rate that became a brilliant example in the science of training. He discovered that during exercise, the work must be performed at the correct level of intensity. He is well known to researchers in workout medicine and sports practitioners all over the world. The old formula to calculate your heart rate is 220 minus your age. So if you're 25, your max heart rate would be 220 minus 25 equals 195. But research has shown that it's inaccurate for most people. So scientists came out with a new formula taking into account your resting heart rate and that women have a different heart rate response to exercise. But what is resting heart rate? This is your heart rate when you are at rest. You can check it in the morning after you had a good night's sleep and before you get out of bed. Okay, so what are the benefits of all this information anyway? Well, by knowing the zones, you can focus your body on the goal of your workout. There are 3 basic zones and 5 extended zones. So if you want to lose weight, your zone would be zone 1, which is about 50 to 75% of your max heart rate. The lower your heart rate is in this range, the longer you need to exercise to lose weight. If you want to improve your fitness, your average heart rate should be between 60 and 90% of your maximum heart rate, also called zone 2. If you want to maximize your performance, the target is between 80 and 100% of your maximum heart rate, or zone 3. But in this zone, your body will burn more energy than fat. The recommended heart rate percentage for exercising is between 65 and 85% of your maximum heart rate. The 5 extended zones, which overlap with the 3 first zones we talked about, take into account your effort and effect for more control, and these are as follows. 50 to 65% of heart rate with a very light effort has the effect of helping with recovery, warm-up, or swimming. Heart rate of 65 to 75% with a light effort has the effect of improving basic endurance and fat burning. 75 to 85% with moderate effort has the effect of improving aerobic fitness. 85 to 92% with a hard effort increases maximum performance capacity for short sessions. 92 to 100 with maximum effort helps develop speed, but is only recommended for fit athletes. Now, to calculate this, you can go online and search for heart rate calculator or heart rate zone calculator. But most of these use the old formula and do not take into account women's different heart rate response to exercise. But if math isn't for you, then I found this page online, which I will link to the description, which makes the calculations of both the new and old formulas, and per my calculations were accurate for men. For those who prefer to calculate it, here are the formulas. This is the formula for men, and as you can see, it has 206.9 minus your age times 0.67% equals your maximum heart rate. For women, we use 206 minus 0.88 times your age for maximum heart rate. Now, keep in mind that these calculations figures are generally considered averages, depend greatly on individual physiology and fitness. For example, an endurance runner rates will typically be lower due to the increased size of heart required to support that exercise, while sprinters' rates will be higher due to the improved response time and short duration. Okay, let's enter all the formula information on the spreadsheet so that we can calculate our zones. So let's start with the men's formula. So we're going to do the minimum heart rate percentage, and we want to do the max heart rate percentage. Okay, we also need the resting heart rate. Let's put that over here. So resting heart rate. Okay. Now, let's say that this equals this minus the heart rate. Oh, let me mark this so that we know that it's the heart rate. Do it red as the heart. Now, the minimum recommended is 0.65, and the maximum recommended is 0.85. Okay, that stays the same. Now we're going to do this equals the heart rate, just so that it's easier for us to calculate. Okay. And we're going to do this equals times this, and this equals this times this. Alright. And then we're going to get this number will be our minimum heart rate, and this will be our max heart rate. Oops, not percentage, just the heart rate. Okay, let me mark this with different colors. We're going to do this as green. We're going to put this one as yellow. Alright, so now let's enter some information. Let's say we have a 38-year-old male. So I put in here 38 in the age. Calculate all that information for us. And then I am going to put in here the resting heart rate. Let's say it's 64. Usually it's around range. And then what else? We need one more number here. We need to add this to this. So this equals this plus this. That can't be right. What can I do? Oh, no. We want this. Sorry. This equals this plus this number here. There we go. And this equals this number plus this result. And there we go. So now let's see. This colors actually goes like this. This color goes like this. This is just our calculation. So this is how it looks like. So now let's do the same thing for a woman. Adjusting the formula, of course. So let's see, we want to do it for a woman. With women, we change this number to 206, and we change this number to 0.88. 8. Now, you can see the difference on a man and a woman of the same age, how the heart changes, the heart rate changes on both of them. But let's say this person is younger. These are the numbers we're looking for right now. Of course, you can now change this number to whatever your age is, and this number to whatever your heart rate is. Then you change these two to the range you want to be in. So let's put in what the ranges are for the zones. Let's just paste the information from the picture, which is just a Word document. And let's say we want to use the 3 zone one. Let's paste that here. So you have all the information in front of you. Okay, so now let's say you want to go with 7585. You just change this number, 7585, and that's the range you need to be on. Now, if you just want to burn fat, looking at these numbers here, want to lose weight, we're going to go from 50 to 75. That goes all the way up to this. So we're going to change this to 75, and we're going to go, well, this just helps with recovery. So this is the one we want, 65 to 75. Now you can kind of cross it too and do the 85 or 80. Those are the numbers you want to be in. Now, as I was saying, there is a web page that has the information, and let's see what the difference is between that. So here's the document I was using to script my words. Here's what I came up with. So I'm going to do 38 just to match what we have here. You're going to see the resting heart rate is 64. Calculate it. See, this is the old method. This is what you would get. But it also gives you the new numbers. And let's see, 85, which is what we're using here. It says 163, and we got 164, so it's pretty accurate. 75 actually is the other number we're using. It's 153, 152.08. If I change this, of course, it will reflect whatever we have on the web page. So let's see, on the web page we have 141. So as you can see, that's pretty accurate, but with all the information, it's going to be different for a woman. Now, if, like I said before, math is not your thing, then you can see here that it's just a little bit low. Let's just make this the exact same numbers so that you can compare and have an idea of what you're going at. So we got 65, we got 65, we got 85, we got 85, we got the same age, and we got the same resting heart rate. So if you're a woman, just go a little below. Looks like about 6 beats per minute less. And that is it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Goodbye.